So we're here with Johnny Halberstadt, who's president and co-owner of the Boulder Running Company here in Colorado, Boulder. What prompted you to open what is probably the best running shop in America?
In America?
No,
this is just a wonderful place to be involved in this business. Mark and I, we've just got a passion for this, and being part of the running scene for many years, and came to Boulder, and this was quite a few years ago, and surprisingly the stores that were here were really not that specialist or specialty in many cases, they call it here. And so we thought, wow, this is the mecca of running. Let's do something that'll really justify the place. And so that's what we've tried to do. But you know what? This is probably the best place anywhere in the world to have a store like this, because the environment is just so conducive. The people are so into the outdoors, into the sport, into running and everything related to it, and the whole lifestyle is appealing. So whatever you're interested in, there are people with expertise here. The software development, you name it, all the winter sports, summer sports. So there are other places around the world that are similar, but for America, this is one of the meccas for sure. I think it's the mecca of running, but one of the sporting meccas.
One of the things that, just in case you move a bit, which is
sorry.
No, you're going to move. One of the things I've really noticed in here as well is that pretty much, as far as your staff go, wherever you look, you've got an international runner who spends the time between New Zealand and Europe. You've got like a 2:13 marathon, 2:14 marathon. I mean, the skill level of your staff as far as running and as far as customer service goes is just astounding.
Well, the thing is, first of all, you've got to know what you're talking about, but on the other hand, you don't need to be able to lay an egg to know what a good omelette tastes like, kind of thing. But you've probably heard that one before, but it's more about personality. You hire for enthusiasm, and you teach everything else. So it really doesn't matter how fast or how slow. There are a lot of people that are mediocre in some way at the back, but it doesn't matter. It's just you got to have a passion. If you don't have a passion for this, well, find where your passion is and go for that. And so if you've got those kinds of people that you want to have around, it's quite important for everybody to fit, because it's like a family with people all the time. So it's not a one-off, okay, somebody gets interviewed. No, a lot of people coming on a decision. What do you think? Is this person going to work with us? Can we work all together? And that's how it works. So it's not really the running ability, or there's some people that are incredibly good and for our business, and for their abilities they're incredible, but you don't have to be national class or even regional class or anything else, but you usually find people that are involved in the sport have a passion for it. And it's very important to realize too that no matter what we've done, the customer doesn't give a hoot. They're all listening to the same radio station. The radio stations in America are called on different initials. WXLG, all these different. So that everybody's listening to the same radio stations. And it's WII-FM. That's what's in it for me. Okay, well, they want you to help solve their problem. I don't want to hear what kind of running you are and what you've done. No. So that's the thing. It's people who can help customers out and really get involved in what they need, hone into what their needs are.
Are these, would you say these are the key underlying principles in what has made this such a standout business? Because not just as a running shop, but as a business, this place is celebrated in Boulder.
Yeah, well, if you give of your best and you give people real value, you know, so that people leave and they say, okay, what I found out now, and knowing what I know now, I'd be an absolute fool to go anywhere else. That's the kind of thing that we're striving for. So that becomes your marketing arm. Because if you don't have that, then you're just a showroom.
Yeah.
And you've got to be way more than a showroom. You've got to be able to have empathy and to really get down to what's going on, and to make. You've got to have a passion to keep running a pleasure, keep moving a pleasure, keep life, quality of life going well. You know, if you're injured, chances are you're not going to enjoy running much. So there's all of those things, and just we're very blessed and fortunate to have Mark Purchase. He's been co-owner right from the start, but he's a physical therapist and one of the but the thing is to have that resource. He has his clinic above the store, and it works tremendously well. It's very symbiotic. So these patients come down, and it's very important that you can speak with authority and make a real difference with people in the way that we can.